Hey everyone, what's up? It's Brad here from Progressive Body Design. I've been waiting for a while to do a video blog on my page as opposed to writing a topic on how I think and feel about something. So I basically was waiting for something to come up that I thought would be worthy of making a video blog on. And I think I found one in the topic of the difference between training to become a fitness model or a bodybuilder. Now, a lot of people that I see on the internet or on Facebook or even in real life in the gym claim that bodybuilders and fitness models train or live this completely different lifestyle to what they do. Basically, that's a load of shit. If you think that you have to train any differently to achieve the look of a fitness model as to achieve the look of a bodybuilder, you're mistaken. There's no difference in how a fitness model trains to achieve the look that they need to how a bodybuilder trains to achieve the look that they need. In order to be a fitness model, you have to have a lean, muscular physique, well proportioned, well balanced, and to obviously add muscle, you need to be in the gym. You need to be obtaining hypertrophy, which is muscle growth. So therefore, you need to be lifting weights, doing resistance training at a good intensity. A bodybuilder, to achieve the way they look, they need to be doing exactly the same. And that's how the two lifestyles go. They're exactly the same. There is no difference. A bodybuilder does not lift 10 more extra reps or does 5 more extra sets than what a fitness model does. It's exactly the same. The same goes for a girl wanting to get into, say, being a fitness model or a bikini model or a figure model on stage. The only difference in that is how lean you generally need to be in order to compete in any of those categories. And that would be the same for being a male bodybuilder and a fitness model. In the bodybuilding world and female physique world, basically, or figure, it comes down to you need to be what's really basically looked upon as correct as being sort of sub 5% body fat. And there's kind of a thing that a fitness model doesn't have to come in as dry or as shredded as a bodybuilder. And that does bring truth to a certain degree, but at the end of the day, you are judged on obviously your six pack, your obliques, your chest, your back, basically everything as well as a bodybuilder is. But they say you don't have to be as dry or as shredded as a bodybuilder. But then again, those points are massively come down to how lean you can get yourself and how much body fat you can reduce off those areas. So at the end of the day, the leaner you can get to be a fitness model on stage, the better. Really, you don't have to get to a certain degree and say, I'm going to stop now, this is too much. You basically, the leaner you are, the better you're going to be. So it brings me around to the fact that a lot of people are trying to sell off fitness lifestyle packages for a fitness model, and the difference in learning how a figure or a physique model trains differently to, say, a fitness model. Like I just said, there is no difference. A bodybuilder trains in a gym, resistance training with weights. A fitness model trains in a gym, resistance training with weights. You have to train at the same intensity in order to obtain muscle growth. You have to eat the same as a bodybuilder does. You can't live some hairy-fairy lifestyle, eating whatever you feel, because it's not as strict as a bodybuilder. You have to live and eat exactly the same, take supplements the same as a bodybuilder would to obtain the look of what's classed as a fitness model. You only have to look at the competitions around that are going on in Australia that I know of, is that you can have a guy or a girl walk on stage as a fitness model, then an hour later stick on posing trunks and come out as a bodybuilder, or the same with a girl competing in fitness and then yet coming out in figure or physique. Therefore, that tells me that there is no difference in how a bodybuilder or a fitness model has to look. A lot of bodybuilders claim that we don't belong on the stage, or we waste time at competitions, or what we do is a beauty pageant, or you know, we are kind of taking up time for when they should be on the stage. Again, bullshit. We train just the same as a bodybuilder. We lift just the same as a bodybuilder, do the same style of training, live exactly the same in the way we eat, the way we take supplements, the way you rest, everything. There is no difference. If anyone tells you that you need to be doing something different, a bodybuilder would do this differently, that's a lie. It's exactly the same. The only difference that I would say, that people would say, is that you need to be super, super lean as a bodybuilder and not as lean as a fitness model. But even in saying that, the way things are going today, the leaner you are as a fitness model, the better. You only have to look overseas in the competitions, basically in the States and Olympia, and any of the pro shows they have going on around there. The fitness models are just as shredded as any bodybuilder. The only difference would be is some of them don't have as much mass, and that would come down to the fact that if the bodybuilder or the fitness model was either natural or on performance enhancing drugs. So at the end of the day, if they were to train naturally, the two of them, there would be no difference at all. There'd be plenty of fitness models that could come over here and step on stage and do extremely well in a bodybuilding competition, as opposed to coming over here and stepping on stage as a fitness model. So in saying that, if you're a girl and you want to get into fitness modeling, and a coach or a PT or a trainer is trying to tell you that you need to be training a lot differently to a figure model or a bikini model or a physique model, and that there's a big secret lifestyle that living like a fitness model entails, basically that's a load of shit. You will be living just the same as a bodybuilder will do. Your aim of the game is to be putting on lean mass in the gym, so therefore you will be training exactly the same as a bodybuilder train. If anyone tells you anything differently, that you should be doing, say, plyometric workouts, or you should be doing extremely high reps because you don't want to put on muscle, basically you're going to be going backwards and you're basically pouring your money down the drain. So if you want to live like a fitness model, there's no different lifestyle to living as opposed to being a bodybuilder would. We train just the same, lift the same amount of weight, because your aim of the game is exactly that of a bodybuilder. You are trying to build your body. So therefore, there is no difference. I just thought I'd put it out there because I see a lot of people selling off packages to people that don't know anything about the industry and trying to tell people that there's a big hidden secret of how to live like a fitness model. Really, there is no secret at all. You just have to have a good nutrition plan. You have to have a good plan of attack in the way you come up to a competition. And you have to train exactly the same as any bodybuilder would in order to get ready to get on stage. If anyone tells you anything differently, maybe you should check out who you're going to be working with and maybe look around a little bit more. But that's just how I feel about it. Feel free to comment. Yeah, peace.